of terrorism in the world, and this philosophy of being at a distance from Pakistan and with Pakistan obviously emanates out of its strategic position, which is of course close to Afghanistan and close to Russia as well. Do you think they still have that as a priority, or is that something which is a thing of the past?
You see, Vineet, I'm always more concerned about America, because America, as you said, is a victim of terrorism. I think the first time they got a taste of what they've been doing around the world is in September 11. Otherwise, they have the longest unguarded border with Canada, and both sides of the sea, they don't have a neighbor. So, America's always played this double game. But we need, the larger message with the abeyance of Indus Water Treaty has been that now an average Pakistani is thinking about an existential crisis. I mean, Ambassador Mukherjee rightly said, and I've heard a lot of these jokes, but this humor is coming out of extreme fear, because our Prime Minister goes and makes a statement in Bihar, and then after that, he's made one more statement and he's doing business as usual. He was in Mumbai and, he was in other parts of the country. So the average Pakistani does not know what is going to hit them, because this convenient quietness and the way we are lobbying, the way we are preparing the base for it, and especially it being an existential crisis, they don't know what is going to hit them. And number two, you spoke about the corruption in Pakistani, the generals. There was a car that was stolen from the north of London, which happens to be a Bentley coupe. Stolen car clears English customs, it clears Pakistani customs, and it lands up in a retired Corps commander's house in Rawalpindi. Now, how did they find out? Because that car had a GPS system in it. So that ought to give you an idea of the kind of country that is. I mean, it's only the Pakistani, Punjabi journals who've taken it for a royal ride, and they've taken everybody else for granted, and that's why they are where they are. And even now, if you see, all the appointments that this gentleman is doing,
Mr. Lalli, what about their nukes? Mr. Lalli, what about their nukes?
I don't think Vineet is going to get to that, because a lot of
that's okay. Let me reformulate my question. What about their nukes? They might not get to that, but what is the theory that you have? Do they have them in possession, or are they somewhere in Saudi Arabia? Are the Americans guarding it? Is that an actual deterrent that India needs to be worried about?
Vineet, I'm afraid that's beyond my pay grade to comment. I mean, there are far more intelligent people in the debate who can, but obviously, China has given them, and they further, I think, exported to North Korea and other parts of the world too. So it definitely is a deterrent that they keep using, and thus far it hasn't gotten to that. And that's probably the only last resort this failed nation has, is to threaten the world that if you don't come to our survival, we will nuke ourselves. So they're like,
so the bottom line is, Mr. Lalli, that if they can't be discreet about a stolen Bentley coupe, then how are they going to have, a warfare with India, which is undetectable? That's the only answer to that, is this proxy terrorism that they have erected. Unfortunately, we have run out of time, but appreciate the conversation we've had with everyone here. We're going to dip into a short break. We'll be right back.